All right, let's begin. Let's check this game out. Aren't these avatars like absolutely fantastic? I think they got Alaska like perfect. Little troll. You're gonna sweep us all under the rug?
Not long ago, on an eve both fiendish and cruel, there was a gathering of the world's most ingenious detectives, who, as it happens, were also the world's most devious murderers.
Da-da-da.
They had devised a unique competition where they earned points for solving crimes and points for committing them.
Solving
Each
and
detective
committing.
came prepared with 2 murder weapons. Look at the prompt on your device to see the first one you'll draw. But take heed, as a murderer, you also have a calling card, a letter from your own name that you must include in your drawings. Do your best to hide the letter as part of the image, like so. If your calling card is too obvious, your fellow detectives may spot it and trace the weapon back to you. Draw 2 weapons and hide your calling card now.
Draw this weapon and hide your calling card in it. Oh, okay, I understand. You can move the original thing around. Okay.
By the way, if you've played before, you can turn off tutorials in the pause menu. I promise not to take it personally.
This is great.
Fundamental.
How much time we got here? Wow, they give you a while. Okay. Oh, we have to draw more than one? Oh, crap. I didn't know that you had to do more than one.
Your time's half gone.
See to
You
it.
should be starting your second drawing.
Oh, crap, man. Oh my goodness. I am running out of time. I'm panicking. I am panicking.
First rate.
Yes.
I am panicking.
Time's nearly up.
I know.
Don't blame me if you don't finish.
I can't finish this. It's gonna look horrible. That was terrible.
Yes.
Intense drawing face, I know. I just want to remove my face when I'm doing that section,
Each
just so you guys
detective
can't look
had
at
brought
me.
a loyal accomplice disguised as a party guest. Use your
Name
device
your
to give your
secret?
guest a name. Any pseudonym will do, but don't leave any clues to your own identity.
Name your secret accomplice?
Oh.
Indeed.
This is a little bit more involved to understand. Yeah, like whatever their name is. Just give your accomplice a name, whatever you think.
Eureka!
So our prompts, it said to draw this murder weapon, right? And then it said a word, which was what your murder weapon's going to be. Okay? And then they gave you part of your drawing that you can't change. The only thing you can do is move it around or shrink it or make it bigger. And then you had to add to that drawing in order to confuse other people so they don't see the actual object.
Your attention, please. Please welcome our honorees for the evening, the world's greatest detectives.
It was a lot to
I'm your
interpret.
host, Lord Tippett. I'm something of an amateur sleuth myself. Oh, you brought gifts. You can set them down anywhere.
Looks like one of your drawings.
You had to
is
add
out
your
in the
calling
open,
card too? Well,
just
I
as
didn't do
well.
that.
These gifts represent every type of weapon you'll see this evening, and no detective draws the same weapon twice.
Oh, and allow me to welcome your esteemed guests.
Rufus Hornswoggle, the bartender, Snoogle, Pinky Fluff, Dr. Wolf, Cameron, Elias, Leon, Rainami, Grogu.
Wonderful. Now, let's just... Egad.
Wait,
First
what
the
is going on with
ventriloquist
this game?
cancels, and now the power's out. At least with you all around, we can be sure there won't be any foul play.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure.
Time to
Time
murder.
to make your move.
Choose a
Choose
guest to murder.
on your device. Then guess which detective brought them to the ball. Use your knowledge of what your fellow detectives may have written, or simply take a stab in the dark. If you're the first to figure out who brought a guest, your murder is successful, but your weapon will be left behind as evidence. And be quick, the lights could come back on any second.
Where's the blasted switch?
Oh, crap. Oh my god, this is so complicated.
That's more
I can't
like
reveal
it.
exactly what
Now,
happened there, though.
Oh, good God.
Now I have to be quiet.
6 of our guests.
6 people got
been
murdered?
murdered.
Each murder you commit earns you a point from me. And the longer you get away with it, the more you can earn.
Oh, interesting.
Well, it's a good thing no murder can stump the world's greatest detectives. To the evidence board.
So we literally
We
named...
found the murder weapons. Let's start with just 2 of these despicable doodads. If we look carefully, we can tell how many vicious attempts were made on each guest's life.
And if you brought one of these guests, each of those attempts earns you points.
This is peculiar. If I didn't know better, I'd say these weapons are the same as some of the gifts you all brought.
Imagine that.
Unfortunately, we really only have time to solve one of these cases.
That means the other murderer will get away, for now.
Examine the evidence and talk through your theories. Choose the case you have the best chance of solving.
What's this?
I'm so glad for once it's not just me having no idea what's happening in the game I play. Which of these do you want to investigate?
Oh, come on.
At once. word. Well then, come now.
Exactly the case I would have chosen. You there. Since you brought this guest, I'm letting you borrow my lucky magnifying glass. Use your device to move it over the evidence for a closer look. Now, everyone hurry and vote for who murdered this guest.
Who murdered this guest?
Here.
I have no idea. How would I know? How would I have any? Where
By
are
the
my
way, you can use
context
the
clues?
hurry up button to speed up the timer if your fellow detectives are dragging their feet.
Yes, yes.
I see.
A hung jury? Get it together and vote next time. My party depends on it.
Are we looking for a letter that's hidden in the
I wish
picture
there
and
was
then match
something I
that to
could do
somebody's
for those of you who
name?
brought these guests.
I'm sure there's
I don't
something
know.
I can do.
All right, detectives, you know the drill.
And if you're a murderer, deflect suspicion onto the other case. Your life depends on it, or at least your sterling reputation.
What's this? Oh, yes.
Fascinating. Very well.
Ooh. Yoo-hoo.
Let's continue.
I have no idea.
Since you brought this guest, you get control of the magnifying glass. Don't break it. It's technically my dad's.
So the
Now
weapon
what
on
we
the
have
left
to do
is
is
modified
actually
to the
solve the
gift on
case.
the right?
Well, we can eliminate 2 suspects. Their drawings for this weapon are right in front of us.
Oh, they drawing for the air. You know they're drawing air conditioning for those two. Okay. So what?
Interesting.
Interesting.
Did I mention that your calling cards aren't necessarily unique? It's possible for 2 murderers to have the same letter, in case that's of
Okay,
interest.
so I'm looking. I think it's reading Corsair because I think there's like an F in both of those. Like I think there's an F there, to an F here. That's what I think.
You suspect one of your
But I
fellow
was wrong.
detectives was the murderer?
Oh, no, wait.
Fess up, detective. Are you innocent or guilty of this crime?
Innocent.
Oh, bit of a blunder there. Still, if any of you did vote for the actual guilty party, I'll
Sugar.
see to it you're rewarded with points at the end of the night.
I have no idea how this works.
And as for our escaped murderer, keep lying low and there will be even more points in your future.
There's one last pair of murders to investigate.
I really don't
My
get this.
suggestion for this round is to do a better job. These certainly are drawings.
Okay. So there's 2 drawings.
What's this?
Yes.
Oh.
I see.
Make haste.
Yes, yes.
What is the air conditioner all about? Well, we all have one of those. I don't know.
Who
Is that the
among
gift
you has
we
a
brought?
guilty conscience?
This is the gift we brought.
All right, fine, none of you. But who did this murder?
Aha.
Very well.
Now, let's see. Well then.
Don't forget you can use the magnifying glass to
Let's
highlight what you
extrapolate.
found for your fellow detectives.
Fascinating.
So because Pinky Fluff has an R in that air conditioner, I think people are choosing Eldrin over here because he didn't hide his R in his picture.
Well, what do you have to say for yourself? caught in the act.
So it was Eldrin.
I'd detain you, but the family dungeon is currently full of Christmas decorations, so you might as well stay here. Great work solving that case.
But that helped us,
I'm
Eldrin,
keeping track
figure
of
this
who
out.
votes for the guilty
It really
party
did.
And awarding each of you points when you're right, even when the rest of the group gets it wrong. As for the murders
Wow.
we didn't get to, I promise we'll get to it later. Now, whatever you are. Oh, phooey.
Time to refill your quiver. Draw 2 more weapons using
Draw
the
2 more
prompts
weapons.
on
All
your
right, hold on.
device. You'll be hiding the same letter, but it may look a bit different.
Can
than
I
before.
pause this? Will it let me pause this? I can't pause it. Okay, you have a letter on your screen that you can move around, shrink, or flip around. You need to move it and then go to the draw tab and draw the word in white up above. Okay? And you've got to draw the thing up above, but you got to hide your letter. If you can't hide your letter, they're going to solve your murders.
It's done.
You've used half your time. Don't forget, you have 2 drawings
You have to do this
finish.
twice.
Fundamental.
Wow, this is hard. This is amazing, though. Once you kind of get it, it's pretty cool how they've done this. How much time do I got? 70. They really have to give you this much time because there's a lot you have to do. Am I wrong that you can't do colors? You can't change the color? Resub!
Bow got charge, bow got charge, bow got charge, bow got charge.
Thank you, Caffeine.
Almost out of time.
Thank you so much. Thanks for the 56. Welcome. Why don't you just draw over the letter so no one can see the letter anymore? I think if you use the magnifying glass, maybe it highlights it. I don't know. I hope you're doing well, Caffeine. Welcome. Today's our 6-year partner anniversary. We're checking out the brand new Jackbox Party Pack 8, though this is likely to be our last game. But yes, welcome. We've played all the games in this pack so far.
Now enter a name for your new accomplice. Remember, an accomplice that no one tries to murder doesn't do you any good. Give them a name with style.
Dandy. As you were. Yes.
Excellent.
I'm pretty sure you can't just like color over your letter. Background music's great, yeah.
Masterfully done.
How you doing, Sub?
Did I hear the door? I think we have some newcomers. Please join me in welcoming our new guests.
Oh god, Rose Wolf, Wasco. You guys want to see the mods die, huh? Ninja. Mr. Bacchus. Fizzgig! Don't murder Fizzgig! And El Guapo. Snazzlefraz. Sam the Cheesemaker.
I'm happy to see anyone who doesn't know about what just happened. Curses!
Choose another guest and guess who brought them. If you're right, the dark deed will be done.
If you have been murdered, try not to collapse on the salmon. If someone doesn't get these lights back on, Mother is going to ask all of you to leave.
Come on.
Well, now we can resume our sweet fancy turnips.
At the end, if you remind me, I can tell you what goes on in that face. It's
Alright.
interesting.
I'm beginning to get rather cross at all these bloody killings. Both are giving me rather bad vibes.
So El Guapo and Renami both died. Which case?
At once. Interesting.
We have to find out who killed our mods.
Come on. I've got it. Here. Aha.
On with it.
Chief Investigator Rose
I do
Wolf.
love to see the pros in action.
All right, who killed Renami?
What's this? Make haste.
Aha! Let's see.
All right.
I'm gonna big brain this.
If
Renami
the
killed
vision can condemn
Renami.
you, now's your last chance to convince them otherwise.
Well,
Renami
spit it
killed
out.
Renami.
What were you thinking?
Oh, they
To
thought
be
it was
fair,
Pinky
you are
Fluff.
covered in
Pinky
blood.
Fluff is innocent.
Must be someone else's. There's one pair of murders left to examine. Examine the
Somebody
weapons
killed
at every
Fizzgig.
angle. Make sure to get your fingerprints all over them.
Oh, yes.
Aha.
Oh,
Now.
Interesting.
I need to know.
all right.
My.
Banned.
Ahem.
Wow, it's unanimous.
Yes, yes.
You think this one needs room? People in a
I'm
room
certain
discussing,
we're about to
probably.
crack this case wide open.
Who do I think did it?
Don't be afraid to collaborate with your fellow detectives. There's no
Now we're
harm in
having
investigation.
Make haste.
Who did it? I think it was everybody.
Come on.
Very well.
Let's see.
Out with it!
Fine way
I
to be
wouldn't murder
treated.
Fizzgig.
Innocent? What? I owe the stable hand £5. Thank goodness that's over with. This manor.
I
is
don't
for
know.
people
We don't
with
know who.
manners.
We don't
Now
know
I
who
think it's
did it.
time for blast.
Who's the one that picked Fizzgig?
Don't worry, nobody can hear me but you.
All right, here we go. We're murdering again.
If you can hear me, you're not dead.
So what's happened? I don't have enough time. I want to explain to how that works to you guys.
Sweet tippy.
I want to explain the murder sequence.
Okay, now I'm getting peeved. I don't like that one. I refuse to point or clarify.
All right, which case?
My word. What's this? Interesting. Aha. Aha.
This.
It's super confusing from this side, not knowing you're seeing. Yeah. If we go to the next round, if there's another like murder phase, I'm gonna put it on the screen for you guys, even though it might hurt me, but I think it'd be interesting for you guys to see. Okay, Chief Investigator is Rainami.
Someone's metaphorical fingerprints are all over this crime.
Okay, so we're looking for that. One of those letters,
Oh my.
V or L or something, in these in one of these other ones.
Aha.
Aha.
And I think I can see the L in this one. Right? The L is the same L from over there.
Oh.
Perhaps.
I want to screenshot something too so we can show it
Hurry,
later.
detectives.
Come on.
Do you confess?
Ooh, innocent. Okay, we were wrong.
Criminal? Then why do you have such a roguish charm?
Interesting.
There's one pair of murders left to investigate.
That was tricky.
Honestly, I don't like any
Night,
of
Atomic.
these gifts.
Once. Let's extrapolate.
Which one?
All right.
Oh.
I see.
Let's see.
Ahem. Don't waste my time.
All right, reading Corsair is gonna choose.
The sound you hear is the telltale
69
beating of a
months.
guilty heart.
Nice.
Also me mixing a very
Dragon
dry
Tears,
martini.
Happy
nice.
partner anniversary. Love your face.
Love your face. Nice. Thanks, Dragon Tears. Thanks for the 69. Welcome. All right, who did it?
All right. What's this?
I didn't get a chance to look.
Interesting.
Come on.
Well then.
Very well.
I don't know. That's a tough one.
A hung jury? And I thought no crime could stump the world's greatest
Yeah, see, look at
detectives.
Alaska's. Alaska did
Now,
kind of like
don't let
scribble over his.
midnight. If we don't solve the rest of these cases right now, I'm going to have a lot of explaining to do. Look, just take a guess at all of the remaining cases. I'll give you points if you're right, even if the group votes the other way.
And I'll give murderers extra points for every detective they fool into voting for someone else.
Time is running out. Please hurry.
Who do you think murdered the bartender?
Aha.
Oh.
My.
Aha. Come on.
Come on.
I think it's reading Corsair.
This.
No. Damn it.
Very clever. Let's move on.
I'm getting everything wrong. Who do you think murdered Rufus Hornswoggle? Okay.
Let's see.
Ooh. Come on. Make haste.
Okay. I got one right.
I knew it. I didn't. Next.
Who killed Snoogle?
Interesting.
Oh. Aha.
Aha.
Yes.
Oh, yes. My.
That was the symbol right there. So it's not always a letter. Oh no, it was a K. Okay, it was a K. Ah, okay. The I. Where is this one? Oh, I see it. I found it.
There.
I found it.
What's this?
Interesting.
Oh.
I found it. It's this one. Right on me. Yeah. Okay.
You're a natural.
Okay, who do we think murdered Cameron Elias Leon?
Ooh.
I see.
Let's extrapolate.
That was me.
Better.
Didn't see that coming. Next.
All right, where's the letter in here? I don't have enough time to look.
Oh.
Interesting.
Aha. At once.
Why not?
Very
Oh
interesting.
wow, that was the
Moving on.
letter. Okay, interesting. No clue. I'm gonna say Rose Wolf.
Now.
Hey Bex, how you doing? That was Stouffer. Okay.
Quite clever.
5 people fooled.
Aha. Interesting.
All right. What's this?
Perhaps.
Wow.
What a twist. Let's move on, people.
So you can just scribble a lot to make it super confusing? I think so. I think so.
Uh-oh. Now we're having fun.
By the way, I like when it's you. This was me, but I still got to put my marker down to fool somebody. Like, they can see where I'm picking.
I love it.
Here.
Who killed them?
I see.
Let's extrapolate.
Well then.
At once.
I had to do
That one was me.
Bravo.
So there's an N somewhere in the picture for Alaska, but it's all colored over? I think so, right?
Fascinating.
Oh. Aha.
Let's
Make
see.
haste.
That one was Rose Wolf? Just one line?
I forgot
Just
about
one
that
line? That's all you had to hide? Who killed Fizzgig? I don't know. And where's this one?
Oh.
This one looks like it's got scribble over too.
My word.
Interesting.
All right.
What's this?
At once.
Oh, and you had to hide a scribble like that? That's so much easier to hide than some of these other ones. I have no idea. This one's confusing to me.
Extrapolate. Ow. Oh.
I see.
Yes.
That's a letter U.
Excellent work, detectives. Well, some of you, the rest of you, not so much. As promised, I've been keeping track of who the best detective is. Let's see who gets the prize.
Snowford to 10 murders solved?
But there's also the matter of who the best murderer is.
No! Alaska? Alaska killed Fizzgig? Ban
What
him.
most popular accomplices?
Rosewolf, Guest Spot, Rainami, and Ninja.
And our overall winner is...
Rosewolf! Number 2 best detective, number 3 best murderer, number 1 best accomplices.
Congratulations. Thank you for
Congrats to
coming.
Rosewolf.
I would say tell your friends, but tell no one.
Oh man, that was confusing. All right, let me just explain real quick. So when we had these murder segments, right, where we were trying to murder people, because all of us try to murder, right? And what happens is it says choose whose accomplice you want to murder. So you can choose Snoogle or Fizzgig or whatever the other players' accomplices were. And when you try to kill them, you have to say who you think brought that accomplice. So I would say who said Fizzgig? Who do I think said Fizzgig? If I get it wrong, it says no, Rosewolf didn't take Fizzgig, but a person who's got a letter E in their name did. Guess again in 5 seconds. So in 5 seconds, I got to guess again, and I had to find somebody with the letter E. Now, I got E twice, and almost everybody has an E in their name in that group. So I had to keep guessing. If I got it right, it actually committed the murder. So the faster you're able to do that little matching game, the faster you're able to murder somebody, and then you're one of the 4 murderers and you get murder points. And then the rest of it you kind of saw. Do you pick an accomplice? Yes. Each round you pick an accomplice for yourself. You get to name it anything you want. You can name it, Fizzgig. You can make up any word you want. You can bring anyone you want to the party, I guess. So each time we pick one, yeah. And if they murder our accomplice, then we got to try to figure it out, And what's interesting, if you actually murdered somebody, when you're kind of choosing which one you guys want to investigate, it says you did one of these murders, try to get people to pick the other one. So I would pick the other one, and I was, trying my best to get it so you'd investigate the other murder and not my murder. Don't investigate my murder. Oh man. Cameron Elias Leon is your second alias. Chameleon. So yeah, probably our last time doing that one on stream. The rest of them I think are all pretty fair game. Yeah. Drawful Animate was fun. Wheel of Enormous Proportions was great.
You mean you didn't like that super confusing game that absolutely nobody knew how to play?
Yeah, that was really hard. It was very difficult. I mean, you know what? What I will say about it, it's probably the one that took the most thought to kind of create. It's pretty creative,
Yeah.
but it's a little obtuse, I think.
It just
Yeah.
takes time to be explained, and it's tough to do when you're streaming.
Yeah. I'd like you to start one up and just scribble over the letter to see what your picture looks like. let's see. Can I just start one up? Yeah, it does need more explanation. I totally agree. That was called weapons drawn, right? Here, just jump in. We're not gonna do a full game here. Let me go in first, though. QCPK.
I have arrived.
Okay. Let's see. And I'll show you my my actual screen that I'm playing on, so you guys can see what happens at the beginning of the game. Just anybody just join.
It's not gonna be a real game.
Yeah. You like Pole Mine and Job the best from an audience member perspective? I know what you mean, Kimberly. The first one I think was really fun to play, but the audience just had to wait a whole bunch. Yeah. Is this like Knives Out? I don't know what Knives Out is.
Knives Out has to be better than Knives In.
True. All right. We're not going to play a full game here. We're just testing something out.
Not long ago, on a night most peculiar, there was a gathering of the world's most famous detectives.
I love the art on these.
Who, by chance, were also the world's most duplicitous murderers.
So we're all murderers.
They had devised a unique competition where they earned points for solving crimes and points for committing them. Each detective was equipped with 2 murder weapons. Look at the prompt on your device to see the first one you'll draw. But take heed. As a murderer, you also have a calling card, a letter from your own name that you must include in your drawings.
Letter from your own name.
Do your best to hide the letter as part of the image, like so. If your calling card is too obvious, your fellow detectives may spot it and trace the weapon back to you. Draw 2 weapons and hide your calling card now.
Draw 2 weapons and hide. Okay, so here's what I'm looking at. So they want me to draw fireworks. That's what I have to draw as fireworks. But I have to hide my letter G in it. Last game I had the letter O. So I could shrink this and flip it and do anything I want with it. And then once I have that.
By the way, if you've played before, you can turn off tutorials in the pause menu. I promise.
And you can do something to try to hide it and try to make it look like a firework somehow.
Oh, that's rufferonis.
All right, so I'm trying to make it into a firework, I guess.
Okay.
It looks more like a water elemental.
Yeah, it doesn't look like
I mean, I got the color blue for Pete's sake, but, you know, I don't know. And the other thing I was trying to do when I was making mine, I was trying to put things in it like that look like letters. I was trying to do things like that when I was doing it. But the answer is, can you just scribble all over the screen? Yes, and that's just stupid. Like, well, no, actually, if you do it like this, you can actually see it in there. Oh, interesting. You can clearly see what the original thing was, but like, no, but you can still like, I don't know. It's on top. You can't go over it. I still think that makes it pretty hard. And you could probably have done it a little bit better than me.
I bet you could put a bunch of random letters in there too.
Yeah.
You've used half your time. Don't forget, you have
or
two
if
drawings to
you
finish.
didn't like what you did, you just
There
make
you
it
go.
like that.
Yep.
You don't know anything now.
Except for the fact that she is right in the center.
Yeah, I mean, I could do something like that and draw it a little better, you know. How do you draw high cholesterol as a weapon? It doesn't really matter how close to this you get. Like and now I got to do a gnarled tree branch and try to get rid of my G. I don't know. But you guys get the idea. All right, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think that's a stream game. The other 4, big thumbs up. I had fun with all of them. the pole mine. There's a different way to play the pole mine too. If you don't do it streamer mode, I think you actually have like 2 teams of people, right? Yeah, like that up there. So instead of the audience versus a team, but I don't know, maybe both ways could be fun. Wheel of Enormous Proportions. I wish our game was a little longer. It seemed to end very quickly. That one was really fun. Drawful Animate was good too. You know what? You know, they're all good. They're all good. Top 4 are things we'll play this again during our Bogathon this month. Instead of going to our usuals, let's play these again. The top 4 here. I like it. Thanks so much to Jackbox for letting us check it out early. That was awesome. And thanks to you guys for unlocking this awesome special stream.